I welcome you all to the Crypto Singh Show, and my name is Gunpreet Singh, and we talk about Bitcoin, NFT, Metaverse, everything on this show every single day. What's happening with the Bitcoin market? Are we going up? Are we going down? Find out everything in this show. Before we proceed, please do like, share, and subscribe. Now, what's happening with the market? Well, it's interesting that we are kind of trading around 20,000. And since I made that video that we are bullish on Bitcoin, we've actually been going up since then. And I still see this as a bullish consolidation, which is happening for Bitcoin and Ethereum both. Saying that, I think Bitcoin is still somewhere more bullish than I would say Ethereum is. So at this point of time, I mean, this is a quick update on what's happening. I think Ethereum is slightly lacking behind Bitcoin for now, and I see more bullishness coming in Bitcoin, and that is what is happening right now. Also, to really, what is today is a very important day because we have the job data coming in. Now, job data has actually proved to be very, very vital in these kind of conditions. Why? Because what's happening is that we're saying that we're not in recession technically. Now, recession means that you have job losses. So if the job data is bad, that means that recession was already there. Now we have job losses, and that is going to be big. So it's a very vital day for markets to know where they're going to be heading towards. And if the job data is negative, I think it's going to heavily impact irrespective of whatever is there in the charts. So everyone will be looking forward for this job data. So I think somewhere after the job data, you might see a bump. But saying that, the Bitcoin price for now, wherever it goes, I think it's going to be a bigger jump for now. And we're looking at 22 to 25,000. But I don't think that we are going to cross 25,000. It's going to be, from my point of view, it's going to be very difficult for Bitcoin to cross 25,000. Now, my prediction of Bitcoin, has it bottomed and all, is still, does it still stand the 14,000 I was saying? Well, I stand by my prediction, and this doesn't mean that Bitcoin is out of the woods and we're safe and we're in the bull market and there's a bull cycle coming in. So again, I think this is a relief rally, a consolidation. The good part is that it is a bullish consolidation, but saying that, it's going to get everyone bullish, and everyone was bearish. So the market, when you're bearish, what does the market do? It moves towards the bullishness. And when you're bullish, what would market do? Work towards the bearishness. So eventually what has happened is the markets have been bullish for now. But my prediction of Bitcoin making its bottom, I think it has shifted to somewhere around December, Jan. And why it shifted there is also because I think till people would actually know what's happening in the economy is going to be December, Jan, Feb types. And also people need to be sure that Fed will not print any more money. Now, if people are sure about that, the markets are going to come down sliding because there is no money that's going to be printed. So you're definitely looking at inflation, you're looking at job data to be negative, and you are not really looking at anything great. So you're looking at a pure recession, which would technically be there, and which by the stand and by the looks of it, it looks like Fed will not print any more notes. So that is going to be very alarming for the risk assets, and that will bring all the risk assets down. And that is eventually what will happen in December, Jan. So I think before that, we would have a bullish consolidation. We would have bullishness coming back. Everyone would stop thinking about the bottom, and everyone would start talking about the Bitcoin going to back to its 50,000, 60,000 levels. And eventually that would happen. And I think, and that is when the downfall would actually pour in and it would come. So I think the bloodbath is still yet to come, which I think would come in December and Jan. So that is what is happening with the Bitcoin and Ethereum market. So Ethereum looks slightly bearish than Bitcoin. Not saying that it's not bullish, but it's slightly more bearish than Bitcoin. Bitcoin is looking slightly more stronger than Ethereum at this point of time, which does mean that we would eventually have Bitcoin rising more than the alts. So there might be a time very soon where you would see that the alts would start taking a back seat. Well, but it's not happening right now. I mean, Bitcoin is slightly more bullish, but that doesn't mean that alts are not moving. Alts are also moving equally. So, but when that happens, that percentage drops down, the Bitcoin dominance increases. We'll let you know about that. But for now, I think this is what is happening in the Bitcoin market. All eyes on today on the job data, which will be very, very vital in this kind of market condition. And it would actually tell us that are we going up or are we going down, because are we heading towards a bigger recession, or which I do think that we're heading towards one of the biggest recessions. But would the governments let it come for now or not will be a big question, because it honestly it has to come in. But if I say recession is going to come about 15 years back, and I keep saying that, it's about the timing when it has to come. Recession will come eventually, but it's not like the right way would be if you predict that it's going to come by in 6 months, 1 year, and it comes by then. I mean, if I keep saying that all my life, there would be twice or thrice that the recession would come, and then I would say, you know what, I told you the recession is going to come. Well, I don't believe in that. I believe in timing, and timing is the most important thing for all the YouTubers or people passing on the information. So eventually I'm up for a recession. I know that recession is coming. We're already in recession, but does it really seem like a recession for now? Well, I don't think so, because the effects will never be seen immediately. The effects are immediately seen in the the manufacturing or the retail. It comes probably the last. So retail, it will always come at the end. So for that to happen, I think December, Jan will really have to look into it. That is it, are we truly into recession, and how the spending is going, and how the markets are squeezing or economies are getting bad. Well, everything would be, it's going to be a very interesting Q4 and Q1 of next year. So I think we're still to see that, because it also depends on the political policies on Fed and all these governments, how they take recession, and what are the steps or the measurements they take about that. So all of these prices that we actually see, the prices of recession are already in, they are already taken into consideration, and then you see these prices. If you're seeing Bitcoin today at 18,000, 19,000, it's something that the prices of these recessions have already been taken into it. Well, it's not about what's coming in 2 months, it's about the futuristic approach. So what you look into, and that's how the prices are there. And that's why we always say, when the news comes, you actually, I mean, you don't buy the news, you sell the news. So it's always kind of a thing where the news is the end result of the pricing. So always try and remember that news will never be the first point of pricing, it's the last point of pricing. So after that, you might see the exactly the opposite of what the news is. So recession is about to set in or not, we'll look, we'll have to look into the job data. So job data is very vital today, and this will tell us where the economy is heading to. And all of these things are important, because when there was COVID, the charts didn't work. I mean, all the charts are probability, and in any kind of downfall, the charts don't work, because if you have a news like recession and all, and COVID and all of these things, do the charts really matter? Of course not. I mean, any kind of resistance or support is broken at probably just the touch of it, because there's so many people panicking and selling, and there are sometimes so many people who are buying. I mean, the charts didn't matter when Elon Musk said that Bitcoin is going to be used for Tesla. So the charts didn't matter at that point of time. It almost seemed like, there's nothing in the charts that was known as support or resistance. So these things are always a probability. The charts are probability, but again, we need to see what's happening around us. We need to see where the economies are going. We need to see what's happening in the world. So all eyes on the job data for today. And once that is out, we'll make another video and tell you what's happening and what is our view on it. So for now, we see a bit of bullish consolidation in Bitcoin and Ethereum. And since I made that video, we've been going up. And before that, I did make a video and I said that we're going to reverse from 21,000, 20,000 or 21, and exactly what had happened. But now I think this is a bullish consolidation. So we'll let you know whenever the job data is out and what we think about the economy. So that's all for now. I hope you're liking it. If you're liking the content, please do like, share, and subscribe. So signing off, Gunpreet Singh from the Crypto Singh Show. Bye bye. Take care.